Dark, Quiet Death. Now, if you haven't watched Mythic Quest on Apple TV+, what are you doing? Why are you watching me? Get off of this and go watch Mythic Quest. It is one of the funniest shows I've ever watched. But anyway, there is one episode where it follows the story of this couple who are in game development, and you can actually play the game that's mentioned in the show, Dark, Quiet Death. There is no goal to the game, there is no ending to the game, the entire purpose is just to hang on and avoid monsters. So this will be fun, especially since I hate horror games. Oh my god. This is already horrible. Oh no. Heh. Oh god, there's batteries? Please tell me there's batteries. I am fuck. Okay. Okay. Shite. Why did... Oh, it's a battery. Oh my god. I love these graphics. These are awesome. Okay. Fuck me. No. Mommy? Go away. Okay, so the whole point is just to survive as long as possible. Okay, and there's a timer. Okay. Yeah, anyway, let's see if I can try to talk about things while I play. So this game is... That's really cool that people got together to do this. Is this like Slender Man, where when I find a battery, that's where anything's gonna jump out? Okay, anyway, Mythic Quest. It was created by the same producers as Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think it was the same producers. But I watched it, I binged it over a weekend, and Fuck. Mommy? I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay. 2 minutes in! We're 2 minutes in! This is like... Jesus help me. Oh god damn it. Oh god. You know it'd be great if my face is actually on fire right now. I'm so nervous. Here's my workout for the day. Did I ever tell you, if you have been watching my Fallout series, there's that one level where you have to fight the Courser. And, I hate this! There's one level where you have to fight the Courser, and my heart rate went up so high trying to fight that damn thing that my Weight Watchers app got 3 extra fit points. It counted that hour as like a full-on cardio workout. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. So back to Mythic Quest. I mean, if there's any game that they're gonna create from the show, I feel like they should create that one. I would totally play Mythic Quest. Fuck. Just... Oh, he's running away! I'm an idiot. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. Ha! Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. How big is this map? Anyway, yeah, let me gush over this show. So the episode with Doc and Bean was so much fun to watch, just because it was so different in pacing to the rest of the series. It feels out of place at first, but they tie it into the rest of the story with the other characters so well that it almost feels like, oh, I just... I don't see why I shouldn't. If I let him catch me, what? 4 minutes. Almost 5. Okay. Fuck. I'm out of battery. I'm gonna die. 5 minutes. Fuck. Okay, well. It's been a good run. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, thank you, Jesus Lord. I really don't do well with horror. Oh my goodness. Should I torture myself and do a horror playthrough? Like, a bunch of, like, famous horror games on my channel this Halloween? Oh, wait. God damn it. Fucking flashlight was on. I love how I was, like, running my mouth last week of how I'm gonna play more PG-13 rated games on my channel. And then here I am with this. Battery? Battery, please. Healthcare, please. Thank you. Okay, we're 6 minutes in. Can I break something? Okay. Mommy? I really, honestly don't like this. Oh, Bean, you creative genius. If you haven't, once again, if you haven't watched Mythic Quest, I highly recommend it. It is so funny and so witty, and it's a video game adaptation. It's not... Go away. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Okay, we're going in the opposite direction. I feel like video games get a bad rap in the media for the most part. It's... Ah! Okay. It has improved over the years, don't get me wrong. But I feel like Mythic Quest really... what am I trying to say? I'm so focused on the game right now. I can't even figure out what I'm trying to say. I like how anyone can watch it. Even if you're somebody who's not a fan of video games, you can still enjoy it. Like my parents, who are totally not into video games. I've played a couple games with my mom. Like, we played Firewatch together over the summer and little things like that. But other than that, they're not really into the video game scene. But they loved Mythic Quest. Watch me gush about this show for this entire episode. I'm timing my recording on my phone, but I guess it's not really necessary as we've got a fucking timer in the corner. My face is actually on fire. Like... Okay. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay. But the Doc and Bean episode, or Dark Quiet Death, was so interesting. Yeah. I keep gushing about the show. Just, you get my point. You need to watch it. Huh. That is not Okay, this was made using the Unity engine. You didn't see it, but there was a little notification at the beginning of the game. I'm sorry, though. That monster is not Unity material. Not Unity. What am I trying to say? 1990s. Like, they're trying to replicate that 90s video game aesthetic. I am going right in the direction of the monster. I'm gonna get my ass fucked. Mommy? Oh, God. What happens if we die? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. There's nowhere else for him to go, so I need to go now. Well, it's been a, fun time. Fun times, fun times. Yada, yada, yada. Fuck. 10 minutes, that's not a bad run. My heart is actually pounding. Oh, of course it's pounding. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, in the episode, they described this as a metaphor for life. Like, even it says there at the bottom of the screen, I guess. It's not supposed to have an ending. You're not supposed to be able to kill the monster. The monster's a metaphor for death. And the hallways that you're roaming are light. Oh, of course it's light. What am I saying? No, fuck you. Fuck you. You know what? I can see why Doc wanted to kill you. Yeah. That's what I thought, bitch. Anyway, so I'm trying to say, this is supposed to be a metaphor for life in the fact that the hallways are life, the monster is death, and I guess the flashlight would be hope. And it's life. You're just desperately hanging on to anything and just trying to avoid death. Which, I mean, it's kind of poetic. Well, I kind of want to see what happens if the monster catches me. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do one more round. And this time I'm determined to go longer than 10 frickin' minutes. Okay, well now that I know that the cutscene for death isn't that scary, it's kind of ruined the fun for me. It's like opening up all your gifts on Christmas Eve. Christmas is gone, bitch. Alright. Do you need like an inhaler, dude? Are you okay? Because your breathing's a little shit. You'd definitely be first in line to get that COVID vaccine. Okay. I don't know why it's a lot more comforting. Oh my lord. So, they never showed the death cutscene in the show. I wonder if they had something else or it was just that, essentially. Because, I'm trying to think, if that was the game that essentially Doc and Bean released. I mean, this is a demo. I don't even know if this was created by the developers of the game. The creators of the show. I genuinely have no idea who made this. So if you know who made this game, or you are one of the people who developed this game, I guess comment or like or interact. Or, yeah, just let me know who made this, because this is really cool. That if this wasn't created by the producers of the show, then that's really cool that somebody just hunkered down and replicated a video game that doesn't even exist. Oh, and the light gets dimmer. Okay, alright. This is fun. Damn. I also like... Yeah. Just... Listen. Okay. Why is your left arm bigger than your right? I actually don't want to know that answer. Okay. Another thing I like about Mythic Quest, let me just gush over this show some more. They actually have several video game voice actors in the show. Like, it's actual... what am I trying to say? Like, people who know the video game industry created it. So it's not just like... You can tell there's an appreciation for the craft behind it. And there's a genuine love for the gaming community with the developers. Developers. I keep saying developers. Jeez! Oh yeah, my face is still burning, by the way. If it looks like I'm blushing, it's because I'm borderline having a panic attack here. Let's try to figure out all the metaphors in this game. Okay, so the flashlight gets dimmer as the batteries run out. Okay. You also get a lot more comfortable with living in the dark. Maybe since the flashlight, I think, was a metaphor for hope. It's kind of like life. You slowly get used to living without hope. Except, you know, when death is at your fucking door, you kind of need hope. Hey! That's what I thought, bitch. Okay, and the monster, yeah. Maybe I'm just trying to find metaphors where, like, they don't exist. And, you know, it's a one-off video game created for one episode of the first season of a TV show. I don't think it's supposed to be that fucking deep. But it's still fun to try to find hidden meanings and stuff. Because, you know, as a fellow artiste, you kind of learn how to hide details in just the mundane things. Like, it sounds like such a English teacher thing to say, but like even the colors of things and the shapes, everything has a meaning to it. So it's kind of fun to look at games like this and try to find some hidden meaning. Hi, I don't like you. You're ugly, and you're mean, and you are definitely not a follower of our Lord and Savior, Chunky Jesus. There I go again, rattling on about inside jokes nobody knows about. So my uncle is the reason for my very blasphemous sense of humor. He would say, the most inappropriate things to me as a kid. And one of the things he used to say to me was, because I loved Chuck E. Cheese, he once called it Chunky Jesus. Just to get a rise out of everyone in the room. And it just, you know, 5-year-olds Abby hears an inappropriate joke and it just cements itself in her brain. I remember that one-liner to this day. Kind of makes me scared of having really young cousins in my life who, like, remember things that I say. Like, stuff that even I don't remember saying, they'll quote back to me, and I'm like, did I tell you that? I don't remember ranting about Marxism to a 10-year-old, but okay. Good on you, I guess. Oh god, we're already 7 minutes in. Another metaphor. Life passes by too quickly when you're focusing on the death. You stay away, bitch. Okay. Okay. Alright. This is really cool. And it says for demo purpose only. So does that mean that somebody's working on an actual full game? That's where I'm wondering if the creators of the show made this, or if it was just an indie game company that loved the show and wanted to recreate the game. Because if you are making a full game, I will totally play it. Because this is very, like, it's good, it's well done. But it's very, like, basic. Like, you can tell that there's a lot of room for it to grow. Is he behind me? Fuck me. Okay. Batteries! Gotta get my batteries! Okay. Should we hunt down death? I think we should. It's been a good run, boys. It's been fun. Take me away. You died. You died. Okay. Bye.